I do a lot of grilling and barbecuing on my channel, but unfortunately there's still a fire ban in effect which includes charcoal barbecues. So I thought this might be a good opportunity to show you how to barbecue at home without actually barbecuing. I'm using chicken thighs for this recipe, but the principles can be applied to pork, beef, tofu, shrimp, pretty much anything. Now, I always buy skin on bone-in chicken because even if I don't want either of them, I'm left with scraps for making stock. They're generally cheaper too, so win-win. Normally I would leave the thighs as is, but because we're cooking them indoors, the skin will never achieve that same crispy, smoky, barbecue-y goodness without an actual flame. To remove the bone, make some quick shallow cuts with the tip of a sharp knife on either side. Then poke your index finger through the thigh, underneath the bone. Detach one side of the bone, then using the blade, scrape the thigh meat down and slice off the remaining half of the bone. Easy peasy. Don't worry about trimming any of the excess fat off either, it won't affect the cooking and will only add flavor and juiciness to the thigh. With the thighs all trimmed up, the next thing to do is make a Korean barbecue marinade. So in a medium-sized bowl, combine gochujang, Korean hot pepper paste, soy sauce, sesame oil, mirin, sweet cooking wine, rice vinegar, gochugaru, hot pepper flakes, kosher salt, and freshly cracked black pepper, and a few smashed garlic cloves. Now you may have noticed I never added any sugar. That's because sugar in a marinade on a barbecue equals smoky, delicious char, whereas inside, that shit's gonna burn. To fix that problem, pour a few tablespoons worth of the marinade into a small bowl and add some honey. We'll be brushing this on the chicken after it's done cooking. This wonderful product is liquid smoke and is pretty common in most stores. Adding a few drops to the remaining marinade will give the chicken a slight smoky flavor. It's the secret weapon for achieving a smoky flavor without any actual smoke. Just go easy with it as it can be very strong. Add the thighs to the marinade, mix thoroughly, and marinate for at least an hour, but overnight is best. For the dressing, in a small bowl combine gochujang, doenjang, Korean fermented soybean paste, you can substitute Japanese miso, honey, sesame oil, garlic, rice vinegar, and canola oil. Whisk together while slowly adding some more canola oil until it thickens slightly and emulsifies. This dressing is essentially Korean Ssamjang dip, but in vinaigrette form. Since fresh sweet corn is in abundance right now, I'm going to be adding some to the salad. Now, normally if I was doing it on a barbecue, I would shuck it before grilling and charring it a bit. But again, since we're doing this indoors, I'm going to leave it in its husk and roast it in an oven set to 420 degrees Fahrenheit for about 5 to 10 minutes until it browns and crisps. Let it cool for a bit before shucking. There's a few ways to get some nice char on the outside, mimicking grilled corn. You can place it in a ripping hot pan, or if you have a gas stove like mine, you can use the flames to char it that way. Just be sure to turn it quickly and often. The safest way to remove the kernels is to stand it upright and slice downward. But if you're confident enough in your knife handling skills, my favorite way is to place it at a 45-degree angle and then slice. The reason why I prefer it this way is because the kernels don't go flying all over the place as you do it. Just be careful. For the chicken, I'm going to be using this cast iron grill pan. I'll have a link in the description if you'd like to grab one for yourself. They're super handy to have, especially during the winter months. This will get a bit smoky at first, so if you have a hood vent, definitely use it. Otherwise, just open a window. Set the pan over medium-high heat. You're gonna want to remove as much of the excess marinade as you can before placing them on the grill. If there's too much liquid, they'll just simmer in steam and you'll never get those nice grill marks. After 4 or 5 minutes, they should lift easily from the pan. This is always a good way to determine when one side is done when grilling. Continue cooking for another 4 to 5 minutes or until they reach an internal temperature of 160 degrees Fahrenheit, or the juices run clear when cut. While they're still nice and warm, generously brush them with the reserved honey marinade on both sides. They may not actually be grilled on a barbecue, but they taste and smell pretty damn close. For the rest of the salad toppings, I'm going with thinly sliced green onion, of course, and thinly sliced cucumber. I'll have a link in the description for the Japanese mandolin as well. They're pretty cheap despite being professional grade. The last topping I'm going with is some avocado, since it's nice and summery. I posted a video on TikTok a few weeks ago with a trick to removing an avocado pit without a knife, since I know it kind of freaks some people out. But it's literally as simple as taking 2 fingers to hold it while your thumb pushes the pit out from behind. Science! Remove the avocado skin with a spoon and slice nice and thin. Finally, the lettuce. I've got a bowl of mixed greens, but I'm adding some kale to it as well. You can, of course, go with whatever you'd like. You do you. For the kale, simply remove the thick stem with a knife and rip the leaves into small pieces. Then spoon some of the dressing over top and mix. Then bust out your fanciest bowl, add the dressed greens, cucumber, avocado, and sweet corn. Slice the chicken thighs and top with the green onion, another spoonful of the dressing, and totally optional, but some toasted white and black sesame seeds. And that's it. Korean barbecue chicken salad without a barbecue. This is by no means a traditional Korean salad, or even a riff on one. Just a nice summer salad with some Korean flavors, and that's alright in my book. The links in the description for the equipment I used, I do make a commission from and help support the channel. However, I am in no way being paid to endorse them, they're just things I've used for years. Another way of supporting my channel is through my Ko-fi page, which I'll have a link in the description for that as well. And don't forget to like and subscribe, that helps too. Thanks for watching, and stay awesome.